Alrighty, okay, hello. This is a bit of an impromptu stream. It'll be a short stream too, but I just wanted to get my little sea legs, in the VTuber sphere, in the live streaming sphere, so this is probably going to be like some 10 minutes, 20 maybe. I'm stuck on babysitting duty, so this is very not scheduled, not thought out, but I really wanted to gain my confidence, so here I am. And yeah, I don't know. Hope everyone is doing well. I'm doing pretty well. It's already the end of the year, which is so crazy. And oh my gosh, I'm almost to 100 subscribers here too, so I also wanted to practice a little, just chatting away, Not sure exactly what my content will be focused on, if I'm being 100% honest. But I'm figuring it out, and hopefully I can have that figured out early next year. So, oh my gosh, only 2 more days. So crazy, oh my goodness. I hope you can hear me all well, because I was having some audio issues earlier, and as well as with a little background music. I added some background because last time when I was doing the reading, I listened back to it and I was like, oh my gosh, my disastrous reading. Yes, RIP to that. I was hoping I would continue that, but after how it went and all my stumbling, I was like, oh, let me save phase. So I don't know if I'm ever gonna do a second of that. Maybe I'll probably finish the book myself and maybe choose some lighter reading next time. But yeah, yikes, that was, if you were there for that, thank you so much. And I'm so sorry. But yeah, we're just gonna leave it to that. But anyways, I was like, after listening back to it, I thought I should add some music, so I added some music, and I hope you can hear it, because like I said, I was having some issues. I am absolutely new to this still, still working my way, so bear that in mind, please, and thank you. You like my little laptop here? All the background that I use, as well as the music, this laptop, it's all free, so I believe I put that in the description. If not, I'll go back and do that. But yeah, so if you want it, if you like it, please go right ahead. I got them I think I got all of them off Ko-Fi, so I'm pretty sure I put their correct names. So yeah, go enjoy yourself. Absolutely. I hope you all had a wonderful holiday. Not sure if you celebrate Christmas or not, whatever it was. Hope you enjoyed it, whether it was with family or on your own. It's a merry time, but also a lonely time, and a great time for me to go out collecting souls, so I was quite busy myself. Quite busy myself. Oh my gosh. There's somebody beeping so aggressively somewhere in the neighborhood. I think they're just driving around beeping, oh my goodness. Can you hear it? It's pretty loud. Anywho, let me see. I feel like the music isn't loud enough. Let me just raise it a little. I'm sorry if my voice is rougher, deeper than usual. I think my throat is getting sore. I went out to the park. That dog park video that I recently put out in shorts. I went out like the day after it finished raining so hard. And there was surprisingly a lot of people out in the park. I was pretty surprised. A bunch of kids, and I was like, no, they're gonna come up to the dog or something, or the dog's gonna act up. It wasn't my dog, guys. but it belongs to the parents of the children I am babysitting today. So yeah, I was out there, and I think, oh, that was 2 days ago, I believe. Whenever I released that short. Yeah, and so I think my throat is finally acting up from that day. But it was a lovely day. I like going out after it rains. I would love to go out when it's raining, you know, but I don't want to get sick too often, so I don't do that very often. But yeah, it was so nice out. The leaves on the ground, the scent. I love the scent of nature after like a good long rain. I cannot be the only one. I mean, it has to be like a natural, what is it? Like a natural pull towards you, you know? Because it's nature. Everybody loves nature. You should take care of it. But yeah, but it was a lovely little walk. I enjoyed it. I should definitely do that more often. Without the dog too. I was thinking about running, you know, what if I ran a marathon one day, you know? I've always thought that in the back of my mind, but I'm like, I don't know if I can. I've seen like videos of people who are running marathons, and of course they train for them, right? But at the end, their like legs are giving out on them. It's like, oh my gosh, I have weak legs, period. But like one of my knees is just especially weak. So that would be extremely embarrassing for me. I feel like I would barely go halfway. I mean, I'm a fairly healthy person. I did sports when I was in high school. I enjoyed running, but just my body isn't built for it. It really isn't. I didn't have an accident or anything, but when I was small, it was like a parking to like a grocery store, I believe, and I fell while getting off the car right next to the cement where they have like some trees planted right there, and there was one where like, the roots of the tree was poking out a bit, and it was almost like a point, and I fell, and that hit right on my rib, and like it knocked the wind out of me. I could not breathe for almost a minute. I'm not joking. I must have been like 10, 12 maybe. I was pretty young, and I could not breathe. My mother was like so worried. My elder sister, she was like crying for me because she wasn't sure if I was gonna live or die, and I just could not breathe. I remember I just could not breathe. But then eventually it did come, but oh my gosh, ever since then, that was a scary experience for me and my family that was there. But ever since then, whenever I run too much or do a lot of like upper body movements, I feel like my lung kind of, I don't know how to explain it. Pinch, I guess, cinch a little. Yeah, I think that's the best word. And it like prevents me from doing any more movement because it just hurts right there. So I remember going to the doctor and complaining, and they're like, "Oh, you have a bruised lung," and I'm like, "I don't know how you bruise a lung, you know, but okay." And so that is what I have. So as much as I enjoy the wind through my hair and running, that prevented me from fully pushing my limits, you know? Because I don't want my lung to burst and then just have. Can you survive with just one lung? I'm not sure. Anywho, that's my little story, my little horror story. So that's what what was I talking about? Oh, the park and running. Yeah, that's why I wouldn't do a marathon as much as I would like to. I would not. But I know recently I caught up with a friend, and they were like, "Oh, I should do a marathon." There you go. That's why it came to my mind. That is why. Would you run a marathon? I feel like that would be quite the accomplishment, you know? A lot of training for that, definitely. You can't just run it. I mean, confidence, yes, is key, but you have to train yourself. You know, you can't just do everything because you think you can do it. No, absolutely not. You are straining yourself. You have to take care of yourself. Take care of your body, peoples. Take care of your body. Your soul, on the other hand, it's mine for the taking, no matter what. Oh, I've been thinking of getting a full body model. What do you think? But I wasn't sure if I should get it of this reference, of this design. If you haven't seen it, I believe it's like one of my very, very first posts on X. I'll try to bring it back up and see. Or just do a different design, you know? Maybe add some lore in there. Ooh. I'm big when it comes to lore. I think that's another reason why I'm pushing, like, actually actively being a VTuber, you know? Because I feel like a lot of people tie it with debut and lore and all that stuff. And I don't know if I'm ready to do all that or if I even want to. You know, I feel like that puts a lot of stress on the talent behind, you know? It definitely stresses me out. And so that is why for a very long time I just didn't do any lives or anything. But now I'm like, I really want to. That's why I'm doing this random stream. How many minutes has it been? Because I have a babysitting duty to do and I can't just, you know, leave them to stare at the TV for too long. Excuse me. It's been about some 18-20 minutes. Not bad, not bad. Maybe a few more 5 minutes if I still have something to ramble about. Yeah. I'm actually quite good at rambling. I think I'm actually quite introverted, but you know, as an introvert, excuse me, I have a lot of conversation. Oh my gosh. You know, maybe I have like a stuttering issue because this happens so much. I have a lot of conversations within myself, so that's another reason why I was like, I might as well do some streaming, you know? Because I can talk to myself. And that is something I think that's very key to being a live streamer. You have to be able to talk when people are not there. And even when people are there, you have to be able to entertain, right? And I want to see whether I'm up for that task, because it's one thing being able to do it, and then another being able to do it well. You see? So that is what I'm testing out, as in with this stream right here. Oh, I hope you can hear me well. I know that the specific mic that I'm using is pretty low whenever it picks up my voice. I don't know if it's just my voice because I don't speak so loud. I've always had issues with that. Oh my gosh, I would always hate it in high school. Like I said, I keep to myself. I'm fairly introverted. And I will only speak unless spoken to, unless absolutely necessary. And so teachers would always be like, what would they say? Like, speak louder, like raise up your voice. Or sometimes, like, if they're talking with you face to face, or even like anybody that's talking to you, they're like, I'm sorry, and they'll like inch closer with you, like they'll come closer to your proximity and be like, my little bubble, my little personal bubble is being bursted. Yeah, that would annoy me so much. But I'm the issue, you know? It's not you, it's me, literally. Because I could raise up my voice, but I'm already speaking, you know? I'm already putting in enough effort. I'm a little lazy like that. I am. I think that's why also my voice is fairly low. Wouldn't you agree? I have a pretty low voice for a female. No? Just me? Well, I hope you don't mind it. But I guess if you're listening, you don't really mind, right? But yeah, that's a story of my life. That is what I've been up to, and I hope to be able to do more streams, but a lot of them are going to be very spontaneous, as they have been. Probably like today, I'm just gonna pop on up and be like, I'm gonna stream, and then I stream within that very minute. But yeah, I was just doing a little thumbnail I just like saw that little, that's my little doodle, by the way. I do a lot of little doodles and I put them up on X. If you want to see more of them, they're right there. Follow me there for updates. That's mainly where I update. And yeah, I was just looking at that and I was like, oh, maybe I could do this as a little thumbnail. And I saw it and I really liked it. It's very minimal. I love minimal. And I was like so excited to put it up that I was like, I might as well just do a little stream, which is this one right now. So here I am. You gotta appreciate the little things. I love how bouncy my hair is. Boing. Oh gosh, I can't blink fast. It just looks like I'm closing my eyes. But I'm blinking super fast. That's what I was doing. Alrighty, well, I should probably get back to babysitting. So I think this was a fairly good little stream. I did say I was going to stream only about 20 minutes, so I should keep my word to that. And I wanted to play a little I Spy game, but I forgot to download it, so that's gonna take some time. I am my little broken down computer. This little laptop here that I have on the screen represents where I stream from. I just stream from a regular laptop, so I would love to do super long streams, but having OBS open, live streaming, and having VTube Studio open is already too much for my little metal friend. So unfortunately, I can only do little streams like I've been doing so far. You know, I would love to push it if I have something in my agenda, you know, my little VTuber agenda. But for the meantime, this is how it's going to be. It will be little short streams. I'll just pop on by. I'll try to do some games or something. They're gonna be super little indie games. I Spy. There was another game I wanted to play. This game called Witchwood. I've played it, but like I could never finish it because I have no idea. It just does not let me. Like, it is beyond me. I don't know why. I have done everything I could. If you played Witchwood and you know how to get into the rat's nest, there you go. Then please let me know because it is just not letting me. Like, I've done everything it's asked for me to do for that little mission. But no. So yeah, that is what I will try to do. I'll try to do a little more streams, even if they're just these impromptu, spontaneous streams. I hope you don't mind that for a while until I get my bearings and stabilize myself as MaiCisne. And feel free to call me Mai. I know MaiCisne can be a bit of a... What is it? Oh my gosh. It has escaped me. A bit of a handful, there you go. I know it can be a bit of a handful, so Mai is absolutely fine. And I guess I'll just see you all in the next one, whenever that may be. You know, I'll just be known as the spontaneous VTuber. Yes, that shall be I. Alright everyone, take care of yourself. Have a wonderful New Year's. And I'll see you next year. Wow, that is so crazy. It's like tomorrow for some of you. Depending on if you're on the other side of the globe, it's probably like tomorrow. So yeah, have a wonderful celebration. And if you're feeling lonely, I'll be here to collect your souls, so do not worry. Alrighty. Bye bye everyone. Bye bye. I hope this little rambling of mine was a nice little get to know me, I guess. Even though that wasn't the content. But you know, you'll get a taste of how it would be once I actually fully stream, you know? Thank you so much for following me, for subscribing to me. I'm almost at 100, yay. Thank you so much for all your interest, and I hope to be far more interesting for you guys to keep up with, I guess. I hope that sounds as I make it, you know? Okay. Okay, bye-bye. Once again, if you like any of the music or backgrounds, overlays, or the asset, the computer asset, I'm pretty sure I have that linked in the description. And if not, I'll put that. But it's all free. None of it belongs to me. So if you enjoy it, please go ahead and support the creators. All on Ko-Fi. Okay, bye-bye.